What is going on, everybody? How are we doing today?
Howdy ho, howdy ho.
Today we get to explore the world of Star Wars because my Lego order came in.
On
I had
this
all
end,
my
we get
orders. All my orders came in. I have nothing out there in stagnant order land. I am not awaiting anything.
tonight is preparing for Christmas decorating.
I got my last order in that I'll need for the castle for a little while. Well, I got to order the supports. I still don't know what I'm going to do about the supports. This fancy dancy little box. I love the fact that they give you the instructions in a box now, like the little paper box, because they put the stickers in there and the stickers don't get all bent out of shape.
Oh, I forgot to get my So tonight, I am building the Holiday Main Street.
I wanted that one.
And Tori is building the 2-in-1 Christmas tree, the penguin, the polar bears, the wreath.
The wreath I've had for like 2 years. So we'll see what we can get done.
Just in true Tory fashion, what will she be able to get done? What's going on, Will?
What's shaking, Will?
I do know that as a Bricklink store, I have learned in the past couple days, y'all are missing a huge target.
What?
What?
There is so many pieces that are on Lego's website that are cheaper than are on Bricklink.
Dude, have you heard what's happening with Lego and Bricklink?
No.
So in January, Lego is going to merge the Bricklink usernames with the Lego usernames. And it's all going to become one under the Lego username.
So how does that affect us?
I real quickly created a Lego user for the store. Because the fear is they're tracking who's buying stuff on Lego and then reselling it.
Which we're not, so we don't have to worry about that. But
I ain't worried about it. They can't do nothing to me.
I had to go get my instructions.
he didn't have his iPad because he won't use a book.
GLS said how much for the Main Street?
You have to ask Gene when he comes back. I don't remember because he bought these without me knowing it.
I think it's 100. Will said there is nothing new on the pick a brick wall today. I got a buddy that's been hitting them up, and I've been so all the pieces that I need for the supports in the castle, I've really been doing some research the past couple days to find out how is the easiest way, or not the easiest way, but the most cheapest way to buy what I need. And Duplo seems to come to about $39 a base plate. Using the same way that I've been building the supports, just adding cross sections to them to kind of stabilize it a little more, seems to be coming to about $33 a base plate. And I tried a couple more designs that were a little more expensive. So as of right now, it looks like I'm going to spend about $33, $34 per base plate on the supports.
Well, that's not bad. You've only got 88 of them.
Well, I'll only need 9 of those. Justin found out they had the 1x2x5s on the pick a brick wall. But Justin would have to be able to fit, I think it was like 145 of them in a pick-a-brick cup for it to be worth it, and I don't think you can do that.
No.
These bags aren't numbered. The tree.
Man, she's
And
coming up
did you see,
already.
did you see John's post on the Lug group about how to pack a pick-a-brick cup?
Yeah. John's
That was
really good at that stuff. I mean, they buy a lot of pieces that I don't though. Like anytime they see a good deal on a good piece, they buy it. Versus I only try to buy stuff that I could actually use at that time. Will said, not if it will matter. As soon as they open the Lego factory in Virginia, we'll be able to get Lego pick-a-brick orders quicker. Sounds like to me I need to rob a store.
Well, Will pick-a-brick orders are already coming out of Ohio.
But they are not coming faster. It's only if it's a bestseller. Believe me and Justin waited quite a while for our order. So it's only if it's a bestseller is it coming fast. Did you read what Will just put? I think they're just doing it just because of how cheaper it is. There's a lot of pieces on the pick-a-brick section that are cheaper than on Bricklink.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
2x12s in light bluish gray and plates is one of them. It's like 3 cents cheaper on Lego's website than most people have them on Bricklink for. But of course, I look up things in a weird way. I just look up who has the most quantity and start going down to see who hits a cheap mark. And if it's a certain price that I feel okay with buying compared to the rest, I order from them. The slopes are not cheaper on the pick-a-brick. I did check that out. Got a droid and 3 of the battle droids.
Yeah, I'm with you, GLS. I hope we'll get more regional stuff too.
I feel like we'll always be laggy on it though. Will, me and Justin finally figured out what we're gonna do with the Star Wars mock. He said the price differences go both ways, though there are plenty of pieces on Bricklink that are cheaper than buying directly from Lego. Yeah, there's always going to be that. I personally think Bricklink's prices are weird anyway.
Problem is weird people jack up the prices and make them all look weird. We have to go when Gene puts in orders, he has to look, or not orders, but inventory. He looks at what the prices are selling for, and you'll have one person that'll put it in for like $100, which is nothing.
Well, that's the whole point. Jack up the prices.
No, not really.
I did this will be coming out in the video that I post Saturday because there won't be a true haul video like I've been doing. There will be a video showing you the layout of what everything looks like on studio and how it's about to be adapted into this, I guess, monstrosity that I got covering up a ping pong table. But, oh, it's big.
Yeah, that's what she said.
There's one for tonight.
Haley did say that. She came down here and was like, "Oh my God, that thing is massive." But I have. You want to take a guess in how many pieces are in the mock right now?
Oh, you're keeping up with it?
Well, I've probably got about 400 pieces that I ordered that are not on the mock yet, but I've also added a lot of pieces in my collection to like all the one by bricks so far I've used have like been in my collection. So I just kind of canceled them each other out. So I know about what I have. And I didn't think about it until someone commented on one of my videos and asked me how many pieces were in it, and they said what they guessed. And they were a pretty good guess. Will said the lag will stop. Have you noticed how many people have left the community? It used to be bumping the summer hit, and then we expected it to die down, but now that's it, getting colder, and it isn't picking back up. All the stores around me are fully stocked of every clone set and has been for 2 months, and that is already a huge difference. Yeah, I can't believe that the Walmart that's near me, Will, when it comes to Lego in general, they never really sell any of the bigger sets. They normally stop around like the $150 mark. Every once in a while, you'll see stuff like the certain sets that'll reach up there to be like 175 or 170 or some oddball price like that. And now they have, and it's also very late to the game that they get things. And as of right now, they are fully stocked on just about everything that you can get from Lego's store and website, minus a couple things. They don't have the DeLorean, or I would have bought it. But Tori, how many pieces do you think are used in the mock so far? You want to take a guess?
Hey, I'm thinking 83. No, let's see. Trying to think. It's huge.
Yeah.
26,000.
No, not that many.
Oh, it looks like it is. All right, so maybe 15,000 then.
There's 16,322 pieces.
Wow. Wow. That's a lot of pieces.
So you are keeping track as you build it?
I'm keeping track of what I order. If that makes sense. Because mostly everything I've ordered so far has went in. There's been a couple pieces that are still sitting behind me, but it's coming to a point where, like, I completely ran out of dark tan wedges. I completely ran out of brown wedges. I'm almost out of. I sat down and I had a bunch of light bluish gray plates and different little like modified plates that I was making things with to show texture. And I added them all. I had like a gallon size baggie full, and that's pretty much gone. I think I actually have it somewhere. Oh yeah, this is all I have left out of a gallon bag.
That's not much left.
So I'm gonna try to play this smart and figure out what exactly. I don't know. I need to make an order this week, and I don't know whether there's a point to order enough to do like a couple base plates at a time and continue and ordering parts for the castle. That way it's just like, hey, I'm not doing a bunch of supports in 1 week because I kind of feel like that'll be boring. But I don't really know the best way to handle the situation with what I have either. Because I have a crap ton. I mean, I probably have another 20,000 light bluish gray bricks left. But I don't want it to be all bricks. Like, I need it to have some kind of texture. So
What you've done so far on it looks pretty good.
So come tomorrow night, when I run out of pieces, you might see an order come through.
I had 5 today.
Anything crazy?
A $98 motor.
A motor?
Yeah, the servo motor. It's pretty steep.
Holy crap.
Yep.
I've had a bunch of people ask me if I'm going to build something moving. And there's not too much I can do.
Maybe the dragons can't move. That would be cool.
Everybody says I should put a waterfall in it. But I don't want the waterfall to be near the castle because I feel like that's what everybody does.
No, it needs to be farther away.
I was going to do it at the opposite end, like on the side, if I decide to do one. But I don't want to add any. I don't think I can add movement to it because, I don't know. I've got a plan, but movement is not in the plan. Put LEDs in it. People should be happy. There's more LEDs coming.
The dragons will be happy. They'll be able to see better at night.
Well, all the other dragons are going outside of the structure. I do have to order another red dragon, though.
I don't have one.
I'll wait a little while. I thought about getting y'all's green one, but I really don't like the mechanical look compared to the other two I have.
That's a good point.
It don't make any sense to have one robot and not the other. All right, Will.
So the minifigs in this Christmas Village set, they just show you putting all the minifigs together, but don't show you what goes with which one.
I never did build this little clone trooper. But yeah. Speaking of minifigs, which helmet does this guy get? He gets the...
They probably do in the book.
They don't in the book. I'm looking at the book.
Oh, I thought, well, I mean,
But I could go to Bricklink and look at the inventory for each figure. It's just two of the heads look almost alike. You can't see what's on the back of the head in the book.
Hey, I found out some crazy information, a little history lesson the other day that I shared with Justin in the group that I did not know. Do you know why castles have spiral staircases going up them?
Why?
Because 90% of people are right-handed. Or not 90%, but however the percentage is, more people are right-handed. So if you're trying to invade a castle to go up the wall, you normally can't because the person can swing the sword around before you could be able to swing yours.
oh. Well, I can go to bed, learn something new.
Well, it's been good, Richard. Have a good night.
Good night. See you tomorrow.
See you later. I thought that was pretty ingenious.
That is pretty smart.
Now, another piece of information. Do you know how hard it is to put spiral staircases in Lego castles?
That's because you got to be right-handed.
I know. I am right-handed, but I'm still not not too fond of the spiral staircase building. Thought that was pretty neat, though.
It is.
It is.
Not every day you learn something on Bearded Bricks, but
You did tonight.
sometimes you do. I'm not saying I make you better people. I'm just saying there was information you have now that you didn't have before.
Correct.
And if you take that information and $6.99 to your local Starbucks, they might give you a small coffee.
Exactly.
Oh, by the way, they're open for Biddy and Bo's downtown.
Oh, are they really? When does it open?
I think this coming week.
What is that?
Where's it open?
It's a coffee shop that started in Wilmington by a lady that had 2 kids with Down syndrome. She's got 1 normal kid and 2 kids with Down syndrome. And they were trying to find a way to work with them, to teach them responsibility and, you know, I don't know, just kind of
Life skills.
life skills.
Yeah.
And they ended up opening up a coffee shop that has become really, really well nationally known because they hire almost exclusively adults and older teens that have special needs.
Sweet.
It's really cool concept. Our mini club was kind of on the front end of it, and so we would go by and hold events there. Tori and I only went to 2 of them, but the Wilmington part of our club went about once every month.
Did y'all ever show them like cool things?
Huh?
I said, did y'all ever show them cool things or just minis?
Well, one of the guys that was there begged us for one of our mini club T-shirts the first time we went, and the second time we went, we took it and presented it to him, and we gave several things out, didn't we?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we always, I think the second time we always, or after the first one, we always did. Ross
Speaking
always
of
made sure we had
vehicles,
stuff.
have you been driving your Bronco?
He has. He's got 96 miles on it.
What?
I
Man,
know. It's amazing. It's getting old.
time to
I have
park
to
it.
trade it in.
Yeah, I was driving it tonight, and Tori said, "How many miles you got on?" I said, 206.
I said, where have you been going?
260. She said, "Where you been going?" I was trying to think where all I've been going, and then I went, "Oh, wait, no, that's how many miles left to the empty."
You gotta learn your car.
I haven't figured it out yet.
Gene, I
It's just
promise
crazy.
you that the vehicle's going to appear smarter than you, but once it breaks, you'll find out it's really not. If something ever happens, you'll realize how much smarter you are than the car, or how much you hate Ford engineers, whichever one comes first.
Well, that'll be pretty hard because he's a true diehard Ford person. They've had a bunch of them in this house.
Yeah, Ford people usually stick up
There's the
for
plate.
dumb decisions.
That's the plate, like the Christmas skirt that goes underneath your tree.
Uh-huh.
That's the skirt. We can't see your builds. You need to build it over here so they can see your build.
Oh, is that what we're supposed to be doing?
Yes, that's why you moved the camera for me so we could see, show our builds, not our good-looking faces. See, you don't need to see our faces.
Here's all the kids that are singing Christmas carols.
I'll put it on there.
La, 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 la,
Carrying.
la, 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 la.
What are they carrying?
I guess presents.
Oh, okay. With handles.
You gotta have some imagination.
Getting there.
They don't.
Nope.
They don't sing Christmas carols while carrying presents.
These do. Don't judge.
They're carrying something.
It's probably drugs for Santa. The big man in red sometimes likes things spicy. I will tell you, after building the castle last week, I do realize why Lego Masters use hammers on plates now.
Seen those?
Yeah, we got a few of them.
Oh, okay.
Because it gets to your fingers after a while.
No, they won't press down evenly.
So did you buy you an official Tappy Tap Lego hammer?
Snap-on didn't have one that because he was gonna donate one to me
Oh, that's cool.
as a joke, but he didn't have one that he was not worried about it breaking the pieces.
Well, Richard, you don't have to use an 8-pounder.
Well, I had 10, but I was joking with him. I was like, "You have a hammer small enough that like I could do this with?" And he looked, but he didn't.
I was closing the paint can with the meat mallet the other day. Thought that was pretty creative.
She's trying to feed you lead paint, Gene.
Yep. That's it. All right.
Tori, I know that you found that very creative, but I'm a mechanic. Everything's a hammer as long as it can be held in your hand.
Oh, well, yeah.
That's why it's good to have tools that have lifetime warranties. Because when the tool you decide to use as a hammer tries to tell you that it wasn't intended to be used as a hammer, you can give it back to the vendor and get a new one.
Say, oops.
You know how many times I've hit something with my ratchet?
Red handle pliers do a great job of a hammer, don't they, Jim?
Yeah, those Klein 9Ns.
All right, I gotta go from that and I go to something else.
Yeah, my 3/8 ratchet needs to be replaced because it's been used as a hammer too many times.
Don't click when you turn anymore.
Well, not like you should. So I tell you about putting the front bumper on.
No.
I saved it for last because it was the easiest. It took me like 15 minutes to get the original bumper off. Took me about 20 minutes to get the wiring harness moved across from the original bumper to the new bumper. And then I got Tori to come out there. I put 2 of the bolts in from the back side of the bumper mount to act as guides. And I got Tori to go out there and help lift it up and hold it in place. And then I started to put bolts in. Well, 4 of the bolts, 2 on each side, were pretty darn easy to do. Just take the impact driver and run them in. The 3rd bolt on each side, you need little bitty tiny Chinese hands and a microfine ratchet. Because the normal ratchet was like 2 clicks, turn, 2 clicks, turn. And the bolts are 2.5 inches long.
See, that's why you get power tools that'll work and have swivels on them.
Or you get a friend who came over to pick up some boxes that were in the front bedroom, and he gets down there and helps him do it. He's got littler hands.
Or that works.
We got rid of all the containers from the Winston-Salem that were in the
From the
front
speed system stuff.
Yeah.
He took all the containers that were done and the lids. There's about 68, I think, of them, or 61, somewhere in there. And he took them all. I'm like, yes, that
We
was.
still got another
Oh well, yeah, we still got
75 to go.
something like that. But at least freed up some room in the front room, so when Jason comes, he won't be squished. Squished.
Tried to take some room out of y'all's garage and y'all wouldn't let me.
I was looking forward to that garage.
You can go through it right now. I need 768 1x2x5s. And since y'all sell Lego at $2.99 a pound, I figured it'd be the best way to go.
I love Richard. He is so funny.
We do. We sell it $2.99 a pound. But it's sold in 4-pound containers that hold it.
I knew there was a
So you
trick
get a pound of Legos in a 4-pound container and you pay for 5 pounds.
Okay. I knew there was some trick.
So it works. It's $15 a pound net on Legos. That was a good way to get rid of those stepping stones out of the side yard. Put them in the bottom of the container.
Yeah, it was. I was ready for those to disappear. Where did I put the container?
I've been thinking about trying to go to maybe Edward McKay because you could fill baggies up for, I think it's like $15 pound baggies or gallon baggies, and seeing how many 1x2x5s I can come across. But all that time and everything else spent scavenging through all that, when it's just a couple clicks away, seems like it's a lot.
And somebody else is scavenging through their stuff.
Yeah. I guess I could always try to contact somebody in the lug. I would like to get them without paying Bricklink prices, but I don't think that that's going to happen.
Well, I still got to send you a refund for part of. No, wait.
No, you just got to take everything off of what I owe y'all.
Yes, I just remember that. Okay.
Does that Christmas, what you're building, it goes with the rest of the Christmas stuff, right? It's the same scale?
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll have to get it for me. Haley's seen all those sets that were on the ×5 VIP points.
Uh-huh.
And she wants me to buy another truck for her to build.
Oh, a truck?
What's going on, David? Like the little red one that came with all the...
Yeah, the seasonal stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you helped your wife. Keep her happy. Happy wife is a happy life.
I haven't ordered anything yet. It don't start until this weekend.
Oh, I talked about David. He said sorry he was late. He had to help his wife.
Oh. I think I'm going to break down and buy that $500 Hogwarts train. I just want the points.
Well, the only reason I would want that is because that's the first. No, that's the second in the detailed train series. They've got that one that was the crocodile.
You know they just passed another one too, didn't you?
Yeah, that's why I would want it, because they're getting ready to make that a true series.
Yeah. They're doing the Orient Express.
Yep.
Something else you got to get, Gene.
I don't have room for it.
That was 2 chimes, wasn't it?
That was actually the scanner going off.
Oh.
Well, what other sets y'all about to part out? I can make more lists.
Nothing yet that we know of. I still I gotta put in the inventory. They're washed and down there dried. Now we just gotta put them in inventory. Then we can be looking again.
I need to focus on only buying what I need for the supports right now. I might do what?
Yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards seeing if that woman that keeps wanting us to buy stuff from her can get a hold of a bunch more of the inexpensive open box or damaged box sets. She keeps wanting us to buy out all of her bulk, but I'd rather have the other stuff. Wouldn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Does she have? Is it bulk like Bricklink store bulk?
It's bulk like.
Messy bulk.
Yeah, that's being nice.
Oh.
She had one of those massive textured base plates with all the hills and all.
Uh-huh.
And we thought, wow, how cool. We haven't had any of those to sell. And then we got it in the wash and realized, well, can't sell that one either. Cracked, it's missing a piece. It's
In like 3 different places. But luckily it didn't weigh much, so.
yes, we didn't pay much for it.
Those base plates are weird. I feel like that they're only really useful in the sets that they came in. Like
Yes, I would probably agree with that.
They're kind of hard just to build on. David, how have you been?
There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was further away than I thought.
That might be what I do. I'm glad I'm sitting here thinking about that. I might go ahead. I might hit up y'all's store, and only since y'all have enough to do, like, I think y'all got like 2 or 3 base plate quantities wise. I might do that way that it's not so boring, and I build some of the outside too. I don't know.
Is that the base for the Christmas tree too?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Okay.
Look at that thing. We're already getting there. I want 2 more of these.
I like that.
You'd be pretty cool ones done. I'm doing the tall tree.
Are y'all buying anything for double VIP points?
I don't know. We really haven't thought about it.
I looked at some stuff, but I just.
It's been a crazy busy week, and so we've looked a little, but we haven't really thought about it or talked about it.
I yanked 2 engines out of cars yesterday.
I wanted to yank 2 kids, but I didn't.
Tori, I'm glad you have self-control.
I try.
But the other half of me wants to see you do it.
Been doing it for 22 years, never yanked a kid yet.
So it's about time.
Yeah.
I was about to say, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, Tori.
Yep. Past due.
If there wasn't jail time involved, it wouldn't be a
So bad.
thing
Yeah.
to do before you retire. Some little
That
kid.
whole jail thing.
some kid.
I'd have to make my own drinks. I'd have to make my own drinks at night then, Richard.
Yeah, no, you'd have to run the store by yourself too.
Jeez.
And cook your dinner.
Oh,
I mean, although you did cook dinner tonight, you brought Chinese home. And he does usually help me cook if he's not so late. If he's running late, then I try to get it done so we can get other things finished.
Now, hang on there, Skippy. He cooks
Okay.
most weekends.
You do. You cook all the weekends. That's a fact, Jack.
What movie's that from?
Oh, Ghostbusters.
what?
Same people. Well, some of the same people.
Yeah. Stripes.
Yep. Why did the chicken cross the road to get to the other side? Sir.
David said he's doing okay. Are you going to put Gollum in your castle? I don't have Gollum. So far, the special, like, the minifigs that I have, I'm going to put in there that aren't, I guess, that are like other creations. I've got a Gandalf, and I've got a, what you call it? God, why did I forget his name? The person from Harry Potter, Dumbledore. I've got a Gandalf and Dumbledore that I'm going to put somewhere in the castle, probably in a room. I think I might put Harry Potter somewhere just as a kind of like a joke. There will be a where the king sits on the throne and how he has like jesters entertain him. There will be a jester from a CMF. There will be a jester from K-Town Bricks, and then there will be the Joker.
And not Harley Quinn?
No, because she's
We already sold her.
a clown. Believe me, I got plenty of Harley Quinns.
Oh, I know you do.
Homeboy got the hots for Harley Quinn.
I guess he does.
Margaret Robbie is a national treasure. Have you ever seen Wolf of Wall Street?
I have not.
Then as a man, you are missing one of the best scenes in a movie ever.
We run out of time, Gene. When we want to watch a movie, we know what to go watch.
I just don't know. I thought about a couple other things. Like I've been trying to the design that I have laid out has about the potential for like almost 20 rooms really. I don't know if I really want to put 20 rooms in there, but that's what I have the potential for. So I've been trying to think of things to do in some of them. I love horror movies, and one of my favorite scenes is in Nightmare on Elm Street when he's coming through the wall. And I have a Freddy Krueger that I just got from Citizen Brick. So I thought about taking it and putting him where he's coming through the wall and like somebody's having a bad dream type thing. But I'm not sure I'm going to roll with that just because it doesn't really have too much to do with what I'm doing. Not that some of the stuff I've had.
Kind of hard to tie him in with the Knights.
Yeah, I mean, it would be a cool room piece, but I'm not too sure. I just know that I got a bunch of room ideas to come up with, and then I got some shops and stuff to come up with. I know I got to have a blacksmith. I know I got to have some food merchants, which I've already got plans for that stuff. There's going to be someone that's selling the like figurines and stuff, like dolls, I guess. But that's going to be outside of the castle. There'll be like a barracks area inside the castle. I got to do the king's room. I've got to do like a prince. The prince
No,
room.
he's in there drinking water.
Too crazy.
You want to go out?
I'll go put it out.
Yeah, he was in there drinking water, but now he's got that, I want to go out with.
What goes in must come out, then. I'll be right back. Okay, now ready to go outside? Come on. Let's go, Charlie.
I'm not sure what all rooms really need to be in a castle, and I don't want them to be just bedrooms. I do know that I would like one of them to be a library.
For all your comic books.
No, I don't. I've got a that video that I posted Saturday. I don't know where they came from, but I had a whole baggie full of books. Like, not a whole baggie, but I probably got like 15 books. And I thought I would be able to tell what they were with what was in them, but they're all over the place. So I'm guessing I ordered them maybe for the city to put in the comic book store or something, and I never used them. But like, there's some from Harry Potter. There's a couple that are from what you call it? Like the ones that say "Once Upon a Time."
Yeah.
Fairy tales.
So there'll be something done with those. And then I think me and Justin found an idea how to incorporate all the rock, so I don't have to just straight put it in a box and set it aside. I mean, in a perfect world, I'd just leave the castle together and never take it apart and keep building, but can't do that.
You think what you're supposed to do is just take it all apart and put it in big tubs and sell it for $5 a pound.
You said $15 a pound?
Yeah, $3.75 a pound. That's what I said.
Are the boxes inspected before you pay?
Yep.
Yeah.
We've learned that problem.
Do what?
We've learned to do that.
Have y'all really had an issue before?
Without getting too specific, we bought 80 pounds that when we put it on the scales, it came out to 64 pounds.
Was there other stuff in the boxes, or was it just rounded up?
Very generous up-rounding.
Oh, well, you can put mine on the scale. Mine will weigh what I say it does. I'm not worried about that.
You're not the problem.
Again, it'll have lawn pavers in it to make up the difference.
I know that since y'all wash all the stuff, it won't be an issue, but cat litter is not too expensive, and it kind of weighs quite a bit. It'll fit up a lot of the crevices that are going to be in there.
But is it dirty cat litter?
No, I'll use clean. So you gotta think if you're paying $3.75 a pound, like 15 pound of cat litter is only like $8.
That's a good profit potential, isn't it?
Yeah, especially when you put the poundage of the Lego on top.
He's got it all figured out.
What?
Cat litter is pretty heavy.
Right, I heard that part. And it softens and dissolves when it gets wet.
He's saying he's got a cat. We're paying $3.75 a pound. Cat litter costs a whole lot less than $3.75 a pound.
He's got everything figured out for us. Okay, I'll lay down now.
Richard,
Yeah.
I'm gonna finish my Christmas tree before she finishes hers.
Well, your little Christmas tree is big. Big. You just finished.
I need a scoreboard somewhere.
Uh-oh.
Hey, y'all, did you see we finally lost our first football game?
I didn't know you played.
That.
Yeah.
We lost to the stupid Green Bay Packers.
Yeah, but y'all losing's not a new thing. Matter of fact, some people would even say it's expected. I know. Tori, I really wish that you liked a better team, but see, even David said he agrees Dallas sucks.
It won't happen. She's a diehard.
And don't you get tired of just losing all the time though?
Nope.
Hey, I do I have something for y'all, by the way. I don't know what made me think about it. I guess talking about crappy teams.
Losers?
I have a NC State tag that was on a car somebody turned in. Do y'all want it? It's like a legit license plate, but it's like the NC State license plate.
You put it up on your shelf or in the garage.
Yeah, we can put it up. We can put it on the shelf, yeah. All right.
And then we'll put it up on the shelf and he'll report it stolen and give him our address.
Why would I do that? Tori thinks I'm always out to get y'all. You got 2 more clone troopers.
Why don't I have a
They all have the same head. I made a funny.
the clone troopers all have the same head?
Yeah. They all look like Boba Fett.
And according to this, back two supposed to build that hang, but Another two.
Whoa. Whoa. There we go. We got some more clones. This set ain't bad. So far, I've got 3 clones and 3 droids. And a super droid thing.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
No, that's... Y'all are building that right now. I love that every time I look up to see the comments, it just says Dallas sucks.
So you don't have your Bronco to pick at anymore? So now you're going back to shop. One night I'm gonna wear my bright, shiny cowboy shirt.
Oh, Lord, no, please don't.
Gene, she forgets how easy it is just to do this.
I know. That's true. That's true. And then you'll see everybody in comments going, good night, good night, good night, good night. Tori's not there. Good night, good night, good night.
Well, if you wear a Dallas shirt, they're not even going to come home.
Yeah. I won't tell them what night I'll wear it. Okay. Back over. Oh, look at all the girls. Hello. Door. Okay.
Wondering if I'm going to build this leg, and then at the end of this, it's going to say build 6 of these. No, it doesn't. Wow. Sweet.
So cool.
Sweet. David said that he doesn't want to see that.
Nobody does. It is a. My mom's gone. No, she's gone to bed. She bought it for me. It's oh my god, it's hideous.
Is it
She
really?
didn't know. She bought it. She bought it on Facebook and thought it was cute, and ended up she didn't realize it's 100% polyester, shiny, satiny. It's just sad.
Hey, Tori's mom.
Yeah, hey mom, you're awake.
Hey, I will tell y'all, I tried to take a page out of y'all's book last night. I got all over Facebook looking for Duplos for sale.
Find any?
There's a couple, but I don't think it's worth the money. Like, I don't know if they're that bad of deals, but I'm gonna hold out. I'm gonna do mine with bricks. That way, at least when it's over, I have bricks to build other things with. I know Duplos would be nice, but I know one of the lug members said that they're gonna try to get some Duplo bricks on lug bulk, but that'll be too late for me.
Oh, Mayo's in the house.
What's up, Mayo? Ah,
Let's say Mayo.
There we go. We got a leg. Uno Lego. Get it?
No, Mayo. You were just a comedian tonight.
I'm always a comedian.
Okay. What's that? Why didn't you?
Oh, sometimes you're more of a commodian.
Mayo, I will go against you on that. I have proven it that it costs just as much to build something out of Lego than it does Duplo. Unless you have a secret website to get Duplo cheaper. Because a Duplo 2x4 is almost 40 cents a piece. Which is technically 4x4s, which you could buy for like 9 cents a piece. Plus, there's a crap ton of more people that have hundreds of 2x4s on Lego than there is Duplo. So when you go to buy Duplo, you got to pay everyone's shipping cost.
Well, we would have more Duplo listed, but somebody keeps buying it for our grandkids.
Oh, wait, we ain't gotten those yet.
Mayo, it is not. Duplo, if you price up 2x4s, 4 2x4s are cheaper than 1 2x4 Duplo brick. I sat at the computer last night for about 5 hours trying to figure out what is the cheapest way to build the supports.
So how many 2x4 bricks, Richard?
If I do it in the Lego way I'm going to do it now, 2x4 bricks, I need like 560 of them. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Used. I promise you that you can get 2x4s cheaper than you can Lego than you can building it out of Duplo. Now you can go to you can get Duplo cheaper when you're looking at buying like 5 or 6 at a time. But when you go to people who have like hundreds of them, because I would need almost 900 Duplo 2x4s, it isn't cheaper. It's cheaper to build it out of brick. Because the cheapest Duplo is yellow. And most people have them at a reasonable price, somewhere around 30 cents or 33 to like 40 cents before you start getting
So the cheapest one's yellow?
That's what I found. That's the people who have like the most quantity of it, and that's normally, from what I've seen, cheapest. That and blue.
Here's somebody with 60 yellows for 14 cents each.
On Duplo?
Yeah. 41 for 30 cents each.
All right, but here's what I'm saying. So you factor in the shipping on that.
Oh, here's somebody's got 26 of them at 46 cents each.
And once you start factoring in the shipping on that,
why we got so
You
much?
pay a lot of shipping from this store.
How many have we got?
26 yellows.
all right, where am I going to get the other 874 of them?
You bite an elephant. You eat an elephant one bite at a time.
Not when you need them at once. So therefore, that shipping starts to add up.
Yeah, we got 26 greens. And one of this, 3 of those.
Well,
41 red.
it's hard to debunk that theory, because if you're talking about in a small quantity, like for instance, if I need 30 of them, you're completely right. If you only need 30 2x4s, you can get them cheaper. But the problem is the quantity I need. Once you start ordering from 3 or 4 Bricklink stores and shipping is like $10 a piece, that extra $50 you're spending, you could have just bought from one store in the 2x4s and probably saved money. It costs me, with the way that I'm building the base plates in the middle for all the support, it would cost me around $40 to do it in Duplo, and it would cost me $33 to do it in Lego. So I know that's only a $7 difference, but when you times that by 9, now you're looking at a $63 difference. And that $63 can be used in other places. So what you're saying is still correct to some point, but when you need them in large quantities, it can't happen.
2x4 bricks to build a Duplo 2x4 brick. It's normally more expensive.
Are you still looking at it, Gene?
No, we're looking at you now.
Oh,
What would you want me to look for?
I just wanted to hear that I was right.
I'm not arguing it.
Nope.
Well, nobody's arguing it. I
was trying to find a way to make it happen.
That's part of my ego.
Yeah, we got a big one. Here we go. All right.
Yeah, the Eiffel
got a
Tower got
Christmas
revealed.
tree here.
That's a set. Are y'all, Gene? Are y'all buying the Eiffel Tower?
We have not decided yet.
We've talked about it.
It's one of those we think it would be fun to build, but that's almost $700. We're not going to buy it until the parts list comes out and we can price it. I can tell you that for sure.
Just so you, well, it's all dark bluish gray. You know it's going to price out good.
You got this field going here, don't you? So that when we piece it out, we're going to immediately get an order from Richard.
No, it's all.
I'll take the slopes. I'll take the.
It's all plates. I'm gonna stay away from that one.
Oh, okay.
The Eiffel Tower is huge.
Yeah. It would look really cool in the house on the floor, you know, buy some plants or something. It would really look neat, but whew, the cost of it.
Until someone knocks it over.
We just don't have a whole lot of clumsy friends.
I can send Haley over there if you'd like.
Oh, you gonna get in trouble.
I'm not. She knows it. If you don't believe me, next time we're together, we go to like Concord Mills or somewhere that has shops. Walk into a store that has like glass figurines or something. She'll put her hands behind her back.
Then she knows she is then.
Oh yeah, she knows it. What's going on, Cameron? I don't really know I heard about the messed up helmets, and I don't see any mess ups on these, but I also think that this set was like late to the game to say, because this is a set from Walmart, and my Walmart doesn't get anything as like soon as it comes out. So I'm pretty sure that all these helmets are normal. There's some things that I don't understand. Like this helmet, I believe is messed up, but it's marked exactly the same as this helmet. So I'm not sure if it is or not. It just has some weird gray splotches and an orange splotch missing.
Well, that's messed up.
Whoa.
One by five top plates.
Holy crap, Ola. Dig out another drawer.
Richard, have you had any 1x5 plates?
Yeah, they all are in the Speed Champion sets now. Why'd y'all just come across some?
And he did in his build.
Have y'all not added a section of those to y'all's inventory yet?
Not yet. We haven't got any.
Oh,
We don't add it till we get it.
that's another thing that I still. It's cheaper to buy a 1x2 and a 1x3 than it is a 1x5. Unless they are going to put these things out there in bigger quantities to drop the prices. Hey, you know what I just thought about?
What?
To go back to your comment when we first started this, you know why Bricklink or Lego is wanting to connect Bricklink to their username through the Lego?
Well,
LAN and lug.
huh?
LAN and lug.
What is LAN?
The Lego Ambassador Network. The people who they give Lego sets to free or for free to.
Oh yeah.
So
Make sure they're not part of them.
think about that when you're ordering pieces through Lug Bulk, you're doing it through your name, through your user account, through Lego. So now they'll be able to see what user account is getting logged into on the Bricklink. So some people about to lose some privileges. So can I use y'all's Lug Bulk money?
Yeah.
Do what?
Yeah.
I was gonna say we got like
I like living dangerously. And I never signed Tori up. I should have. But we missed the deadline.
What would you do if they shut down your Bricklink store?
oh my gosh, I'd be screwed. I'd have to go back to work. I retire.
Just open a new one under a new name?
No, because it's all moderated. It takes a while to get approved to open a store.
This is a lot different of a build than the older one. Hey Mayo, are you still watching? And if so, if I make that a video and I do that, am I able to drop your name? Do you care? I mean, I guess you probably don't. It's like, for what it's worth coming from me, publicity. I don't know how much publicity it is.
We still got the roller coaster that's going to take us some landscape.
Oh yeah.
Y'all bought the new roller coaster, didn't you?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Right after y'all sold the first one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I saw a mock where somebody had combined them.
Uh-huh.
I was like, damn it.
That was in our rookie days.
Y'all are still in y'all's rookie days. What are you talking about?
Oh, we're experts. We're experts. Yeah, we definitely are still rookies.
What's up, Legion?
What's up? What you mean since you've turned in?
Tuned in.
I'm turned in would be my mom. She's already turned in for bed. Like about
He said
7 o'clock.
tuned in.
It's tuned. I thought it said turned. My bad. Sorry.
Reading comprehension has value.
Yeah.
Tori, are you gonna let Gene go on Lego Masters with me?
He's still working on that, isn't he? Gene is a big boy. If he wants to do it, he can do it.
I need a partner.
I didn't know you were like that, Richard. Not that there's anything wrong with it.
Well, sometimes you get lonely. Just be nice not to be judged all the time. But thank you for judging me. I thought this was a safe place. Guess not.
I didn't judge you. I just said I didn't know.
Children.
Uh-oh. There it is. It's in the wrong tub. Who the heck sorted these?
You sort sets before you build them?
Just I put some of mine in tubs, the bags in tubs, because my table wasn't big enough for a bunch. So I have a little container and I put all the little bitty pieces in there so they wouldn't be rolling around on the table and onto the floor. And then this one had like one bag of 2x4 plates, so I put them in one little tub. It's just they were already bagged that way, so I just poured them into something.
So the answer, Richard, is yes.
In a long version.
I didn't know if it was done being explained or not yet. I
You were
forgot.
staying quiet.
I didn't raise my hand to be able to talk.
Like a good second grader.
I don't raise no damn hands to talk. They just holler out. You gotta be kidding. Kids ain't got no sense about it.
Need to put out an ad. I need someone to go to Lego Masters with me.
There you go.
Take Legion.
I don't think he's old enough. I think you got to be 18. I promise we're not going to win, but you'll laugh every episode until they kick us off. Look at this thing.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That's big. Go solo view. Let me see it. Oh, wow.
Legs work.
Oh, check it.
That way, they don't move very far, but they move. It's built a lot different than the old one. You know, it would be a perfect dynamic.
What?
I need to get Con to go on the show with me, but only as Doc Sampson.
Oh.
It's kind of hard to build, wouldn't it?
It would be either a really cool dynamic or a really irritating dynamic, depending on which side of the fence you're on that. Tori likes Con, but Tori doesn't like Doc.
I've never been a puppet person. Even as a kindergarten teacher, I've never was big on the puppets.
It's not a puppet, it's a real person.
I know.
It's a felt person.
He's got somebody's hand up his, you know what?
You know, Tori, I really thought better of you, but Pinocchio at one time was a wooden puppet.
It is true. He was a.
Then he became president.
I want to be a real boy. You know what I learned the other day that I told Haley?
What?
Give you a thought that'll blow your mind. You know, Pinocchio could have been smart and told people that when he told the truth, his nose got larger, and he could have lied his entire life and been fine.
Well, maybe that'll happen in Pinocchio Revisited.
They've already did that. Tom Hanks was Geppetto. Have y'all not seen the new Pinocchio? Y'all do realize there's a world out there, right?
Outside our Lego store? Yeah, no, not really.
Don't y'all have Disney Plus?
Yep.
Have you seen the Groot show yet?
No.
What?
He's my favorite little character. But I've been waiting for my husband to watch it with me.
There he goes. Blame Gene.
No, I'm not blaming Gene. I care. I'm a big girl. I could watch it if I wanted to. But I want to watch it with my husband.
David said, "Have a great weekend. Dallas sucks."
David, I still like you though.
I was just saying, Tori used to like you.
No, it's okay. I can take it. True fans can.
I'm saying you're okay because it's the truth.
Yep. They have their moments, I know.
It could be worse. I mean, there's worse teams out there.
Name one.
I'm thinking, Gene, don't put that kind of pressure on me. Okay, maybe there isn't, but
It's gonna be a long show. Him sitting here thinking about that. Be quiet.
that was the point. Gene picked up on it.
Yeah, I knew. I was sitting here waiting. Like I said, it's nothing new.
Well, I take that back. There is one team that technically is worse than Dallas. Carolina Panthers.
But they do have a good year once in a while.
Well, y'all did too in '94. I still think it's crazy. Out of all the teams, the Dolphins are the only team to ever win the Super Bowl undefeated. Surprised Brady hadn't done that yet. Brady's poor wife is leaving him.
I don't think she's poor.
Oh, she's not. She's got more money than he does. But it's just ironic. Pow.
Excuse me.
What in the world was that?
It caused a very loud sneeze. Sorry.
You make me happy. I like the build a lot, Will. I think this is a lot better than the first design. He's pretty cool in my opinion. Comes with a cool number of troops too. They didn't skimp out on you. They gave you a few. We got some. Have you built this one yet, Will?
Hot piece is going to turn. Cool. And I want to put it on top of the thing. This tree is cool.
How cool is it?
The top is going to turn.
The other tree lights up though.
Oh, we have to have batteries.
The one from last year. Oh, that leg is awesome. Put a fifth leg on. Now we build a sixth.
How many legs has it got?
6. The ATST has 2, the ATST has 4, and the ATTE has 6. That's some more knowledge for y'all.
Wow.
If your kids don't know this stuff by the end of tomorrow, I don't know if you're doing a good job teaching, Tori.
I'm definitely not doing a good job teaching, I'm sure.
Can I come hang out with your class for a while?
Sure, I want you and Jean to come for career day for 3rd, 4th, and 5th.
Do I get paid for being there?
Nope. Volunteer work, sorry. Welcome to the crowd.
She also placed limitations on what I could and couldn't say.
Yeah, I did do that.
How do you invite somebody somewhere and then tell them what they can and can't do?
You can learn from them, but they cannot learn from you.
That's like
when
you're young and you have like a friend or get something that gets a game and they tell you they want you to come over and watch them play it.
That's just mean.
Just remember, whatever Gene does technically doesn't affect you. So he can say whatever he wants to say and just sum it up as he was explaining aspects of his job.
Mercy.
And if you think that's bad, Gene just has to do with a lot of dumb people. What do you think a mechanic's like vocabulary is?
Like a sailor?
I don't smash my finger and go, oh, gee.
Yeah, so when you do your career day thing, you got to explain to them how important developing a strong vocabulary is.
Exactly. Kids, you don't want to grow up to be a little bitch, do you? I don't know why me and Gene aren't poster childs for role models yet.
You too can grow up and not be a whiny bitch. We teach that at the Velvet Jones School of How to Be a Hoe.
Will said he needs the ATTE, the Justifier, the Andor set, and the Kenobi set. Are you talking about the Kenobi set with like the yellow droid thing? If so, I haven't bought that one yet either. I think that one to me is really overpriced for what it is. I want the yellow guy, and I mean I don't really need another Vader, but I would take one. I keep looking at the Justifier. I want 2 more of these, honestly. And I don't really want the Republic tanks. I might try to work out something with Gene on those. Because I don't care about the pieces. I just want the figs. And I don't need freaking 9 Mace Windows. I only need 1. Gene, do me a favor.
What?
You have your thing pulled up on the laptop?
Yeah.
Let me find this set number. Set number 75342.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna clean this mess up.
He's sorting.
That wouldn't be a bad idea, Will. And we have the 6th leg.
All right, so we gotta move our scene.
You building little fire extinguishers in this thing? Hey, it's got a coffee cup. It's an odd piece to put in here.
Oh, a minifigure.
Do what?
I'm a minifigure falling over. All right, what am I looking for? 75342.
Yes.
What do you want to know about it?
How much would you give me for it if I kept the clones out of it? That's all I want is the clone troopers. I think there's like 3 in the set. Is it something you could make a profit off of? See you later, Will. Guess you have all those so you can just pull them out easy.
You want those skinny looking dudes?
There's three minifigs. No, 2 clone troopers, phase 2, 1 clone trooper nougat head, 1 mace window, and 2 battle droids.
The only thing I want are the clone troopers.
These are the only things worth anything. What does that set sell for?
40.
Yeah, and it's only without those 2 minifigs, it's only worth $54.
Not a 3-for-1. 3-for-1 turnover.
They need to be worth $100 without them to be worth getting.
Well,
Yeah,
dang.
there's really nothing in it worth anything.
Because I'm about to buy like 5 of them.
So those 2 minifigs, Richard,
Uh-huh.
or the 3 you want, are worth $49.89 for the 3 of them.
Because Mace Windu is the best.
No, Mace Windu's not worth but $7.
No,
$7.70.
those are his troopers.
Yeah, the one with the nougat head, $16.89, and the other 2 are $16.50 a piece.
Does it say what the name of them are?
Clone Troop Commander, 187th Legion,
Right there. Do you
Phase
get it?
2. What, 187th?
Yeah, 187. It's the
What
police
about-
code. It's the police code for homicide. And it's Samuel Jackson's troops. Mace Windu is Samuel Jackson. And the code for the clone trooper battalion is 187. Mace Windu is the best. Which in terms, Samuel Jackson is the best.
Well, I do have his children's book. So that if and when we ever get grandchildren, I can read them to sleep.
Brittany said you couldn't read that to her kid.
Did you?
You told her about you reading that? What she don't know won't hurt her, will it?
I've showed you that book, haven't I?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen it before. I've heard it before, but I'm gonna tell you right now, nothing is better than him reading it.
Oh, I
No,
know.
I
That's
know.
right. Yeah.
Do you know that he is actually not the person you would think cusses the most in movies?
I think you told us that before. And I can't remember who you said was the one that cussed the most.
Jonah
Tom
Hill.
Hanks.
Charlie laughed at that.
But Jenny, I love you. I know Forrest, but I'm a slut.
You know, I give it up for Freddie.
Okay. Tori, I know this has to be the highlight of your day,
What?
being with us on here.
Building? Yep. It is. I was telling my custodian, we have a new custodian. And I forget what, he was admiring a couple of the Lego kits that were in the classroom. And he goes, I said, yeah, I said, I told him the whole story about the store and everything. I said, tonight's our build night. He goes, what do you mean your build night? I said, we get online on the YouTube with a guy named Bearded Bricks and we all build, And he said, what are you building tonight? I said, well, I'm going to build a Christmas tree. My husband's got the Christmas village he's building. That is cool. I said, yep. I said, he brings home Chinese. I don't cook. We throw the dishes in the dishwasher and we go build.
Dishes? What dishes y'all have with Chinese food?
Bowl and a fork.
Comes in bowls.
No, it's not edible.
We have armor. Now to continue building the other side.
Oh, I found a use for a Lego box.
Huh?
Yeah, you know those Lego boxes I want to do a bonfire to? Oops, we got echo going. I had my paint cans on top of it in the kitchen on the counter. Gene comes in, he goes, well, I see you found a use for a Lego box. I said, yep.
I burnt
He goes,
all
we'll
mine the
list
other
it.
day.
Really?
Yeah, I posted it on Instagram.
He burnt his boxes. Oh
Up
boy.
in smoke.
I was gonna say, I bet some people were upset with you for burning them.
They shouldn't be. It's always the not inexpensive, but it's always the cheaper sets. I don't burn anything that's worth anything, which I don't personally think the boxes will ever be, unless you're preserving them and saving them for 50 years down the road.
We've been pretty amazed how many people are buying boxes because they've got a set that they want to save for the kids when they're older.
Yeah.
And they want it back in the box and they'd thrown the box away or whatever. But we've gotten to where we're tired of selling those because it's such a pain to ship them.
How do you ship a big box like that?
He makes a special box for them.
Yeah, you have to make a box.
They fit better in a box once I'm done with them.
a little ash container.
Exactly.
You don't have to worry about them discoloring, getting stained, moldy.
Or having to make a box for them to ship.
I seen a joke the other day that this guy was talking about on a podcast. It's very politically incorrect, but I find it pretty funny. You know, the whole thing with the Russians accidentally bombing the German embassy?
Did you hear about the Polish embassy? Or not the Polish embassy, but there was one that dropped in Poland today.
Yeah. But you know how they hit the German embassy and then they started blowing up like rail lines and stuff?
Yeah.
Well, the joke was the reason why they did that was because once they bombed the German embassy, they were worried about the trains coming over with the furnaces running again. So they killed the supply line. Come on, Gene. You know that was funny.
You laugh.
Trump announced he's running in 2024.
Whether you like him or not, I think he's an idiot for announcing that.
Yeah. But I get why he did it, though. You always look better when somebody else is making a mistake. Once somebody else is not liked, you're in a good place for growth. Man, what did we win? We won another Clone Trooper. Oh, have y'all seen these? Speaking of new elements and stuff, the 5 new projectile launchers they came out with.
No.
Ooh.
The Avatar sets have a bow and arrow that's a projectile launcher that, if I'm not mistaken, as of right now, is exclusive to the Avatar sets. So I highly doubt y'all will see any of those until farther down the future, because I don't think anybody. I mean, those sets are stuff that people are buying to I guess keep and hold on to type thing. But there's a projectile launcher in the Star Wars sets that are new. This thing, it's a 1x4.
Yeah.
You see it?
Yep.
They're coming out with it, and then there's I think the Batman one has the vehicles have a new one.
What set is that you're building now?
75337.
Dum 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 dum.
Tory Jean is sitting right there. Don't call him dumb.
No, putting my tree together.
That's part of the projectile launcher he's talking about.
Oh wow, that's pretty wild looking thing.
That's the trigger.
My trees together. I actually built something.
Did you finish before Jean?
Oh, well, he's got a lot more pieces than I do. I give him credit for that. I don't know how many was in this one. But I didn't use them all because I didn't do the 2-in-1. I just did the one tall one. Hey, look, it turns. I wish the whole thing turned, but I guess, yeah. I think I have last year's tree. I gotta get that stuff out of the box. The closet. And the she shed. Look at all the extra pieces. All the balls.
She
It's just
shed
red and
balls.
Mhm.
She had it together less than 5 minutes and she's already breaking.
Hard to see something. Dang you. You're a rough one.
You can't have nothing nice.
Nope. It's already got Charlie hair on it.
There's 1x5s in this set too. And tan. I guess that's gonna be a common piece now.
Yeah, it's kind of the new fad piece, trying to work it into everything.
I haven't seen any of the like 1 3/4 piece though, or whatever it is.
On the short 1x1s
Yeah.
like these.
Yeah.
Told you to quit smoking.
I can't help it.
It's not hand smoke. It's that secondhand mechanic smoke.
No, that's for when I close the garage door and leave the car running.
You should do that.
What's going on, Superman? Haven't seen you in a while.
Thanks. I like my tree. You turned out good.
All fighting crime, forgetting about all us small folks.
What time is it? 10 o'clock.
Tori, you named like 9 sets when we first started this, and you've only built 1. What are you going to do with the rest?
I'm going to build them. Just trying to decide if I want to start one tonight because it's 9 o'clock.
It's 10 o'clock.
Yeah, 10 o'clock. Sorry. See, I can't even tell time.
I just didn't want
Build
to.
that pretty quick.
It's going to have a hidden little surprise at the base of the plate like they always do. Remember, the bear says, I love you, I heart you. The owl. What did the owl have inside him?
The rabbit has carrots.
Yeah. And the owl had something. I can't remember what was in it.
I think it's a pumpkin.
This one. Remember? Inside.
Who?
Who? Who?
You're lucky nobody can see my face looking at you right now.
Who?
I had to ask her 3 times before she figured what I was doing.
Who?
My husband. My husband. Off world.
Need to start calling me ranch dressing.
But Silver City here though. Benchurch.
Speaking of ranch, have y'all watched Yellowstone?
No, I tend to spend my time watching better shows.
That one's pretty good though.
That's nothing but a show to give women fantasies about somebody they think they want. Then when a girl has somebody like that and they have to get out there and help them do the dirty ranch work, they complain and get mad. I watch shows that build character like Breaking Bad.
Richard would be all over Skeeter with me.
Yep. Girl.
Yeah.
Who?
Her name's Skeeter.
One of the ranch hands.
She's
I'm
like
already-
one of the most. She's more butch than most of the guys.
Well, with that name. Kind of reminds me of Cooter off of Dukes of Hazzard.
Dukes of Hazzard.
You were off world. Where have you been off world? What have you been doing? Pow. This thing is coming together so nicely. The tank is just about born. Now I got to create me a top shell. We did watch the CMAs the other night, though.
Oh yeah, we did too.
I did not like how the same, like, 5 people were nominated for everything.
Yeah.
You know, pretty much how it is all the time.
I don't know. I never normally watch it. But I was sitting there with nothing to do, and Miranda called me and was like, "Babe, will you please get on and watch me? I'm at the CMAs." I thought I might as well do it. So I did. Got to make her happy.
Richard had hallucinogens mixed in with his dinner.
I think you did.
Thought y'all would be more supportive of my dreams, but I guess not.
That is definitely a dream. I'll give you that. Yeah, tow truck just went by. We're gonna make sure my car's shut.
Towing the
I
Bronco.
paid your payment. You laugh. I park in a lot of places downtown that say towing enforced when I'm driving the F-350 because I want to see this.
I parked. I forgot where we were at. I parked somewhere, and the guy came out and was just being a complete like jerk. And he was like, "How long are y'all going to be inside?" And blah blah blah. And I was like, "I don't know." He's like, "Well, if it's going to be too long, I can have your vehicle towed." And he was like, "We have tow trucks running all day or something like that." And I was like, "Okay." And he was like,
Power company.
"My pull behinds can get in there and just yank out whatever." I said, "Oh, you got a pull behind?" He said, "Yeah." He was like, said something smart, and I was like, "Please let me know when you try to get my car, on one. Anytime you show up with a normal tow truck and you think you're hauling an all-wheel drive vehicle away, you let me know."
That may have been the city truck that was working on the water line up the road.
I think it was actually.
So you lied then?
No, it just looked like a tow truck. It had it was a truck with those 5 toolboxes. I was trying to see where he stopped.
And blinky lights.
And blinky lights. I like blinky lights.
He's in there blinking again.
No, it's just a truck. Well, that's Summers. It's one in Summers right there.
Tori's being an investigator.
No. Yep, private eye. Tori Cross, private eye.
Is that what your fallback is if teaching don't work out?
No. I could be the what's the movie where he sits at the window and observes everything. And who is that? Old movie. It's an old movie.
You're being very descriptive. I don't know
I
how
know.
I've not got it yet.
I get that way sometimes. What's the Christmas movie with the bell? And every time the bell rings, an angel gets her wings. Who's in that movie? The man.
Jimmy Stewart.
Jimmy Stewart was in this one where he sits at a window. He's got a broken leg or something. He has to, and he spends the time sitting at the window all day while his wife goes to work. He sees an apartment like in New York, and he's looking out the window all the time. Anyway.
I don't know how I missed that one.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We miss a lot of movies, honey. Ask your friend here.
It's the movie with the actors in it.
Yeah.
Oh, that one.
Shut up. Give me such a hard time.
It has that one guy with the girl.
Are you assigning gender, Richard?
Well, I'm
You
just
shouldn't be
trying
doing that on YouTube.
I'm just trying to get you to find out what movie this is quicker.
That truck.
Oh, that's a Spectrum truck. He parked out front.
He was.
And
He's
we
gone now.
have
He's not doing anything. He's just sitting there right now.
Tori, it's a Spectrum truck.
They don't do anything anyway. I know.
Look at this thing.
It's pretty cool.
Wow.
And y'all thought Shermans were cool. Wait till we get in the future.
More stickers.
And there goes somebody else. And the Jeep goes into Summer's yard driveway. They must all be out. All right, where are we going now? Oh, it's gonna be a snowflake that he's sitting on.
She's turning the page in her book like she's reading the instructions,
Uh-huh.
but her face is glued to her phone watching video in the front yard.
Some dude was doing or not doing.
Now we have the AT. This makes me want to go build the old one that I tore apart.
We're doing it. Tori's got a brick head she's building. He'll probably be done about the same time.
You can go get yourself your own drink. I bleep my own self out.
Gene,
Tell Daddy to be
when my
nice.
computer makes those noises, I just restarted.
Tell your daddy to be nice. I know it's 10 o'clock.
Your computer's making funny noises too.
Yeah.
She called us buttholes. That wasn't a very nice thing. That wasn't nice for a second grade teacher to say.
I know.
After 10 o'clock. I can say anything I want. After 10. After 10.
She's gonna get you censored on the YouTubes.
Y'all
I
want
censored myself.
Bricklink order I got? Look. 1x2x5s. Oh, this is one of those. I hate these people.
What?
When you order like large quantities of certain pieces and they throw all the pieces into like a random bag that has nothing to do with the other pieces in the bag. Like, it's not like it's plates with plates. This is slopes with bricks with tiles.
You know why they do that?
Because they don't want to use a baggie for each piece.
No, the reason you do that, you mix pieces that are not alike because it's easier for the customer to sort them in the end.
No, all these are alike, is what I'm saying. These are all slopes. See, there's one bag. This did come in. This is pretty cool.
Stop. Turns around, goes stop sign. Then he goes down Fenimore.
Do y'all watch Stranger Things?
Nah. We're boring.
Y'all wouldn't get it either.
Oh, Lord. No, not fun, Gene.
I wish I wasn't working this Saturday.
We're going up to the app game. It's gonna be too cold, so we're gonna hang out at Brandon's place and grill out. I said, Brandon, it's gonna be 41 degrees and feels like it's gonna be worse. I am not gonna sit out in this cold weather.
Look. 1x2x5s. But wait.
There's more.
Ah, there's more.
These look like the ones that came from us.
Okay,
What?
so that's what's inside the pink pelican. He's sitting on a snowflake, Richard.
A pelican.
No, the penguin.
Oh.
Starts with the P. It's supposed to fly, but doesn't.
Go to bed. No, I'm gonna go fix myself a drink, and you're
Yeah,
gonna wish you
chicken
had.
starts with C. So now I should be able to create The last piece. I'm gonna need a bigger baggie. How many slopes am I gonna have left when all this is said and done?
Probably none. You'll probably find a way to use them all.
That's the goal. That is the goal. And then these came in. Those pieces, I did not know those things were expensive like they were.
What?
The little 1x2, well, I don't know if it's considered a 1x2 or a 1x1. It's a modified plate that like the front has like a point that hangs down.
Oh, the tooth plate? You see them used for like snow dripping off roofs and
Yeah.
Teeth sometimes.
yeah, it's actually called a tooth, but
They come in single, doubles, and triples.
I needed, I don't really know how many I need, but they're used in my castle on the entrances. So I got 20 of them just in case, but they were like 20 some cent a piece. Well, from this guy. And I got my 4 executioners.
did they have a minifig executioner or did you?
No, they have they have one that was in a Harry Potter sets. Let's finish building the base plate. Shall we, guys? If I can get this thing knocked out, I'll be a happy man.
Simple things for simple minds.
Exactly. You get it.
Yep. That's how I know.
I'm a zit. Get it?
Actually, I did. Animal house.
We were talking yesterday about movies that we think were before their time.
Yeah.
Do you remember on you've seen Caddyshack, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Where he asks
That's
Chevy
where he has to kill all the golfers.
Yeah. Where he asked Chevy Chase, he's like, How'd you play today? And he tells him he measures his game by his height. He's like, what are you talking about? Good old Chevy Chase.
Yeah, he's awesome.
What, Chevy Chase?
Yep.
Yeah, I watched
It's getting a hooter in here.
I don't know that I've ever seen it before like that, but have you ever seen the like unedited version of Vegas Vacation?
Probably not. Because I feel like that would have been something released specially.
Well, I can't believe it because it shows what's her name?
Christy Brinkley?
Yeah. That's the girl who plays his wife, right?
No, that's
Christy Brinkley was the girl that drove the car.
Who was the girl who plays his wife?
I can picture her, but I can't remember her name. Beverly, no.
Anyway, it shows her naked in it. And it actually shows details. So I imagine it wasn't something that was cheap to do. So it probably was something that was done on some kind of like special edition or something of that nature.
Something D'Angelo, Beverly D'Angelo.
Yeah. That's it. I love when they get there and they're like, sorry, park's closed.
It's closed.
And then he goes crazy. Did you ever have a father moment like that?
No.
He plans ahead. He knows when the park's open or closed. Is it?
Now, why have we got an extra
Do what?
1x5?
He's got an extra part.
Well, 1x5 is not something that's supposed to be extra.
That's why I'm asking. Just kidding.
You're just seeing if you could engineer it better?
Yeah.
I do that quite often.
This bench is sitting up on risers, and I didn't see that.
No need to get mad and cuss at it.
Mhm.
Yeah, it works more like a bench now. So they should have had a stud here for the conductor to stand on.
These Copelands, he
While
does
he's
not fall off.
conducting, the conductor hat for the conductee.
Yes.
You got all the pieces to make this motorized if you want to.
Your build.
Man, y'all think about me taking stuff out of y'all's inventory.
I should save this for next week.
Yeah, I'm getting tired. Getting tired. I'm getting tired.
Like a bicycle, too tired.
Getting too tired. I'm starting to see yellows and pinks and lime greens and
Yellows and
Colors.
lime greens.
inside this poor guy is just multicolored.
Multicolored time.
Mhm.
All right, Richard.
Love you, but gotta go.
Yes, ma'am.
How much longer are you gonna be?
I don't know. Probably till at least 11. That way, the more I get done on this tonight, the more I have to do tomorrow. The plan tomorrow is to do those videos and really just be. I want to kind of be explaining more than I am building in them. Just because the Monday video that comes out, do what?
It was fun watching the build the other night.
The Monday video that's going to come out, I don't know what it's going to be yet. I might, since y'all are getting off, cut this off and pull out the GoPro and just record me building this. But the Saturday video will be me revealing what the actual castle looks like now. Because all the walls are I've got everything. I don't know if I sent you a picture or not, but I've got everything planned out. I was bouncing out ideas off of Andrew and Justin, and I think as of right now, everything is ready to roll. I've got there's a couple things I don't know how I'm gonna, like, space wise. I have the space, but I don't know if I really need to, like, all the opening stuff. I don't know if I need to do that or not, because I don't know, just like the city, how many times I'm not going to sit there and close it all every 10 minutes and take it open every time somebody else walks up. I'm just not going to. That's too much messing with it. That leaves a big chance of something breaking. And I want to make that a chance as least as possible.
Yeah. You want to leave that for the end of the show when you throw it in the box.
I don't know that I'm going to throw this in the box. So there's technically, I guess, I don't know how you want to look at it, but there's 3 twists, I guess you could call it, that are going to happen with this that people don't know yet. Justin knows because Justin helped me plan them, but they won't be done until further along. And once that stuff is actually built, I don't know if I'm going to want to take this apart immediately.
I wouldn't. I mean, I'd leave it together.
I've got a lot of time invested in this. I know I want to get to, something different. I don't want this to be out there the whole time, but I also don't want to just trash it just to get off to the next thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. Decisions. Have I told y'all what's going to happen in this yet?
Bits and pieces.
Me and Justin looked today. Lego does not, that ghost that I was asking y'all about that sold? The glow in the dark one? Lego doesn't offer it anymore.
There's 2 different ones. There's one with a smile and one with a frown.
Yeah. The one with the frown is the newest one. But Lego doesn't offer either one of them.
All right. Well, I am out of here. I'm going to go prepare to go to bed.
Yes, sir. Y'all have a good night. Take it easy.
You too. Talk to you tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Well, guys, I am probably going to end this too then. Since they hopped off, I'm going to hop off. I'm going to grab the GoPro, start filming some of this, and have a video started for y'all to see Saturday. But thank everybody that's been watching for watching. Don't forget, if you like what you see, you like the castle, like and subscribe. This is a build that is definitely getting there. But thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.